Hello, everybody. Looks like the gauge says it's empty. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Shane. He's the one that sent me this beer. It is brewed by Mother's Brewing Company. They're out of Springfield, Missouri. So Shane, thanks a bunch, brother, for sending this to me. This is a seasonal beer, and they call it the winter's grind, and we're almost into spring now, and the temperature's abnormally warm, so I figured I'd go ahead and get this out since it's a 6%er and get it reviewed because it was probably done several months ago. So don't want to review old beers, guys. I want to drink these beers as fresh and review them as fresh as I can. So go ahead and get it out of the fridge. Even though they're calling for snow flurries Saturday night, maybe that would have been a more appropriate time to do it. But I figured I want to go ahead and get it out of the fridge and review it in a timely manner. So. This is their winter grind, like I said, which is a coffee stout. 6%. I don't have the IBUs. Let's see if it's written on here. Yes, 18 IBUs written on here. And as far as dating, I don't see anything on the label anywhere. It says, sip away the season with Mother's Winter Grind. We've combined the smooth, rich goodness of a stout with our cold brewed espresso blend, roasted for us by our coffee-loving neighbors at the Mud House. The result is a wintry treat that'll give both coffee and beer lovers a reason to cheer. Another reason to go ahead and get it out of the fridge. So this is a winter beer, and we're getting to go into spring. So it is that time. We're at the end of the winter season. So time to enjoy it. Same thing on the commercial description I just read off the side of the bottle here, guys. So we'll go over to the food pairing. Cuisine is barbecue, cheese is buttery brie gouda Havarti Swiss, camembert fontina goes well with all your chocolate dishes, of course. Meat is beef, shellfish, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. Glassware is a typical Nonic mug, stein, Seidel. I'm using my favorite glass, a solid beer glass. And like I said, guys, I could have used a pint glass. And a lot of reviewers use a pint glass. I really like using this glass. It enhances the aromas, bottom line. That's why you haven't seen me use a pint glass in a long time, and I probably won't. This is the ideal glass to review IPAs, pale ales, stouts, porters. Until you start getting into the Hefeweizens and stuff that calls for specialty style glasses, this glass works for all of these style beers, guys. And the tulip shape enhances the aromas. That's why I like it so much. Plus, it's a super heavy duty glass. I don't have to worry about it breaking. Good glass. Pick you one up. They're not cheap, but they are a great glass. Not recommended for extended cellarings because it's a 6%er. So let's get the cap off of it. And I'm a coffee lover. I do like a nice coffee stout. So nice little hiss, a little bit of smoke. Let's see what we got going on here, guys. Let's generate us a little bit of head on the back end of this pour. Alright, about a finger of head on that pour over into the light. And now that we're in daylight savings time, the sun's going down a little later. This is just about to go down behind the mountain. That's why we're getting so much sun through the window here. And another 5 minutes and it'll be behind the mountains over there. So, not getting a lot of light at all. Pretty dark beer. Pretty dark. Let's get a nose on it. Ooh yeah, rich roasted malt. Almost to the burnt characteristics. And espresso coffee, you can smell it. Maybe some hints of toffee or caramel in there, and maybe some dark fruit once it warms up. Wow, the roasted malt and the coffee is standing out big time, guys. Let's give it a taste, see if we can find any chocolate or anything in there. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Shane. Thank you, sir. Not a lot of chocolate. It's all roasted malt and coffee. A coffee lover's delight. Very easy drinking. 6% alcohol is basically non-existent. No, I can't taste it at all. You could drink this for breakfast. You really could. Being a 6%er. A little on the thin side, but it's only 6%. You're not getting a 10% or so. Very nice. Very well done. Well, let me take it back. Let her have a sip or two, or three, whatever she wants, and sip on it for just a little while and see where it ends up. Seems like it's pretty impressive beer, so maybe we'll get some more aromas and flavors as it warms up. I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it about 35-40 minutes or so. Very, very nice. It's exactly what the label says it is. It is a nice coffee stout. Low ABV is 6% too. Sessionable, if you will. If you want to drink this for breakfast, you probably could. You might want to do it on the weekends when you're not working, though. Your boss might frown on it. You come in smelling like alcohol. Or if you're the boss, maybe not. Let's do the final chug. Very nice roasted coffee, espresso coffee flavor to this, guys. Not getting a whole lot of chocolate, and just maybe a tinge of some dark fruit. Not much. The coffee is just overpowering everything. If you like coffee, you'll love this. Very tasty, not too bitter, not too sweet, just right, guys. The only drawback to this beer, there's no date on it. Of course, it says winter ground, so that's telling you it's a seasonal beer, probably done in the winter. But we'd like to know that, especially being a 6%er, so we'll know. So that's the only fuss I got about this beer, guys. I was between an 8 or a 9. Technically, it's a 9 beer in an 8 bottle because there's no dating on it. So that's how I'm going to do it. If I was putting numeric rating on the information that I have, not the contents of the bottle, which no date on it, I would probably give this a 92, maybe a 93. If it had a date on it, I'd probably give it a 95, which would be the next grade up, which would be the 9. So 8 for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 88 in a very good range. I think it's a tad better than an 88. I really do. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says it's a 96. I don't think it's quite to that category, so I'm disagreeing with both of these. I'm in between these two because there is no date on the bottle. Had a date on the bottle, I would agree with the 96. I definitely would. So they need to date their stuff, especially low ABV beer. Being a stout, it's not going to affect you that much, but it's a 6%er. You wouldn't want to drink this a year or 2 or 3 down the road. It's not gonna keep well being a 6%er. Probably keep a year, but after that, if you try to sell this beer for 5 years, it's probably not going to be that tasty. And I'd say the coffee is going to fade substantially over time. So plus it's a 6%er. You're taking your chances. Alright, that's where I'm going to leave it. If you've had this one from Mother's Brewing, this is their winter grind. It's very tasty. They just need to step up to the plate and get a dating machine. Date the bottles. If they're dating a 6-pack or the carton or the case or the bumper of the truck that delivers it, it's wrong. Date each bottle, month, day, and a year, so we know how old the freaking beer is. Bottom line, gotta go. Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.